What's up everyone, it's Onglor. Welcome to the video, glad to have you here. Today we'll be talking about Willow, a returning hero to hit Fortnite Save the World. Is she worth using? In my opinion, most definitely yes. So let's see exactly what she does. As you can see here, increases ability damage up to 37.5% based on the percentage of your missing health. The commander perk. In addition to that, eliminations have a 70% chance to conjure a phantasm that targets nearby enemies, dealing 62 base energy damage. So quickly, the build that I'm using for this video and having a lot of fun with it, I'm using TRO along with Fault Line to get that smash decrease cooldown, Subway for his battle beat, Space Technology for that extra energy damage, and Anthony because I really do like that additional damage over time. So with that being said, I am having a lot of fun with this ability, and I can see why maybe some people are turned off by Willow, because a lot of people might think, hey, you have to have a lot of lost life to do more damage with your abilities. And I'm going to talk about that shortly, because there are a couple more builds I want to show you guys that I would most definitely use with Willow, because I use her a lot of times in the support slot. As you can see here, I have her paired with Unearthly Treat, because with that duo, you're going to be doing a lot of damage to the husk and also blowing up those mist monsters when you're low on health. And if you want to do something more traditional, because I know a lot of people, including myself, like the bear, you can always do something standard along the lines of this, where you throw down the bear and then just let it go crazy and everything around you will just fall. So as I talked about earlier, a lot of people think of Willow, hey, I have to have a lot of health to do, or a lot of lost life to deal more damage. But when I approach Willow and this build, I know in the back of my mind, whenever we're doing any sort of mission, we're going to have lost life at some point. So having that lost life is just going to add more to our damage. And so when I thought about it like that, I was having a lot more fun with Willow, because as you can see right here, I did a lot of damage, but I also, took damage, but I have a way to control it, because I have my wafers. Whenever I want to eat them, I can get back, a good amount of health. But also if I want to put something like Survivalist Jonesy, or some even coconuts in my build to get health, as long as you can control your health, you're in a good position. Because honestly, if you're looking to do any ability oriented build, you should definitely have Willow in there, because you will have lost life and she will deal additional damage. So when you look at it as a complement, as when you're really low, let's say around maybe even 50-30%, once you use an ability, it's going to kick in and it's going to hit hard, and you're pretty much going to melt everything around you. And on top of that, you're going to have a way to heal yourself. And so when I actually start looking at her that way, I was having so much fun with this hero, and I kind of overlooked her. And she is in a lot of my support builds that I have, but this is really my first time, well, after of course some testing, running her in the commander slot. And you know what? I see those phantasms going off quite a bit, and I'm doing a lot of damage with my abilities. So when I come across something like big, an encampment, or right here we're doing a storm chest, I toss down the bear, because it's going to be doing a pretty good amount of damage on its own. Plus I start smashing to the ground. As you can see, it just goes down. The AoE continues for about 4 seconds. There's just so much damage going out with Willow that it kind of counters a lost life. And I know if I lose life, it's going to be like, hey, well, you know what? My abilities are just going to hit that much more harder. And so she's a really, really fun hero, and I highly, highly recommend you guys try her out, because honestly, I had a little bit of difficulty approaching this video, because there's just so much you can do with this hero. There's always well, she can go good here. You can use her in this type of build. There's just so much you can do with her that pretty much the sky is the limit. That's how much I like this hero. And I really don't think I realized it until right now, that she's just that much fun. And I, think of her that highly when it comes to doing builds that involve, your abilities, because Happy Holidays is such an amazing team perk that I feel Willow should be standard pretty much in any Happy Holiday build. And she will just complement it, and then once you're low, all of a sudden you'll blow everything up, and she's just that good. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I could talk about this hero for another 10-15 minutes, but people got things to do. So I really want to thank you for watching the video and hope you enjoyed it. If this is your first time visiting the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Save the World content such as hero builds, weapon reviews, and a whole bunch more things. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It would mean a lot to me. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care.